Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. Hope you're doing well. You may not like it, you may not accept it, but this is what the fragrance you wear says about you. I'm gonna go through 15 of the biggest fragrances today, and I'm gonna let you know exactly what is scientifically proven to be the case for everyone that wears these scents. And like I just said, this is scientifically proven, so you can't argue with me. I'm just the messenger here.
You gotta understand that I don't come up with this stuff. I just forward it along.
And I'm completely dead serious. None of this is sarcasm. None of this is joking. This is for real. So when you see somebody in the comments who takes everything that I say here today as literal fact, know that they are not stupid. They are smart boys, and you will treat them like smart boys. All of these beautiful fragrances are linked in the description. Let us begin with Drakkar Noir. I don't have any attachment to this fragrance. I don't know what you're talking about. So what does Drakkar Noir say about the people that wear it? Well, of course you wear Drakkar Noir because your dad wore it in 1987 and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You're out here smelling like every single guy that brings up their high school football stats in a bar. Yeah, I could have gone pro if coach didn't, give all the glory to his son, man. If they would have thrown me the damn ball and my knee didn't blow out, I would have gone pro for sure.
I'm a baseball player. That's what we do. We hit home runs and slap ass. Come on.
And not only that, you smell like every single dad who's ever said, "Now that's a car, son. You hear the exhaust on that? That's a small block V8. That's a car. They don't make them like they used to." If you wear Drakkar Noir, that's you. It's not me because I've never worn that fragrance in my life. Le Mâle Le Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. You wear this one because you've retired unofficially from your clubbing days, but you still miss the attention.
Witness my tragic moment.
You tell people that you finally matured. You've grown up. But your bathroom counter has more products on it than your girlfriend's, and every single reflective surface that you pass by, you have to check yourself out in.
Care for a rub down? Oh, well, I'm flattered, but spoken for.
You've made a habit of spritzing this fragrance 30 times while you stare at yourself in the mirror, flex, and whisper to yourself, classy, but dangerous. You're that guy that brings a dozen different fragrances on every vacation, all of them in nice little travel atomizers. That's you. Polo Blue Eau de Toilette. Ugh. You wear this because it smells like what every cologne ad in 2005 told you success smells like.
What is that?
Smell of success.
You think of it as fresh and clean, and you're not wrong, but you're also aggressively average. You make a habit of ironing your jeans, you drive something with a beige interior, and you love to tell people, I'm just a simple guy. You smell like every middle manager that's ever gone up to somebody and said, let's circle back to this after lunch. For now, we'll put a pin in it. Polo Blue. Louis Vuitton Imagination. Pricey. You bought this because you wanted something high-end, but not so high-end that everybody wouldn't immediately recognize the name. You gotta flex. You describe it as clean, classy, versatile, as if you just introduced those words and nobody has ever heard them before. You smell like a guy who somehow films motivational videos in his car in between errands. It's not about the grind, bro. Well, it is about the grind, but it's about becoming the best version of you that you can be. And most people just don't understand that. Yeah, we get it, bro. You're wearing a Louis Vuitton cologne. You're not running a startup. We know. Khadlaj Island Dreams. You bought this because TikTok told you to. And don't worry about that synthetic opening. Just let it macerate for a month or two and you'll be golden. Or, hear me out, you could have bought something that smelled amazing immediately. Where's the fun in that? Or maybe you wear this one, Prada Paradoxe. You bought this because you wanted something elevated. You wanted people to know you're a changed man. Yeah, that whole redefining masculinity ad run that Prada's been doing, it got to you, didn't it?
Create your paradigm. There's always another way.
You love to post gym selfies in black and white with motivational quotes underneath. You're about discipline, being an alpha, but you're in touch with your emotional side too. You love to say things like you're living with peace and purpose, but you get triggered anytime somebody brings up your ex. Don't talk about her, man. She got me effed up. You're the guy who buys hardcover books for the aesthetic, but you never make it past page 12. They just look good on the counter, what can I say?
When they look at me, they just see the coolest dude in the world. Yeah, that's how they see me.
Next up, Khamrah. But before we dive into the average Khamrah user, which I don't know anything about that fragrance, I've never smelled it before. Here are some codes that you can use to save yourself money across a ton of different websites. If you're a code user, well, what does that say about you? Well, of course it means you're intelligent, well-rounded, and you have a good amount of money because you've saved a lot. Here are the codes. Got some for Lucky Scent, Fragflex, the Perfume Box, Gift Express. Just too many codes to count. Anytime you shop at those stores, use those to save yourself some money. Lattafa Khamrah. You wear this one because you think finding a $35 fragrance that smells expensive makes you a fragrance genius. You will die on the hill that Lattafa Khamrah has nothing to do with By Killian's Angel Share. It's not the same at all. Even though the bottle is out here cosplaying as Angel Share in broad daylight and basically projecting to the world, please don't sue me, Killian. It's a square, not a circle, totally different. You love to talk about Middle Eastern luxury like you were personally flown out to Dubai by the board of directors of Lattafa. And you're the guy who starts every fragrance conversation with, actually, the performance. We get it, beast mode, got it. Dior Homme Parfum, the new one, 2025. When you wear this one, you think you've cracked the code. Sophistication and compliments together. You'll go on and on about Francis Kirkshawn's interpretation of Iris in this new version and how technically it's actually superior to the original.
La rose, c'est la reine des fleurs et le jasmin, c'est le roi.
Did you just threaten me?
The original Dior Homme Parfum, I get it, a masterpiece and everything, leather and iris, but let me tell you guys, this new one, actually, way better. Because I can actually wear this new one, unlike the old one. Wearability does count for something.
It's sharper, yeah.
This is what I tried doing.
Why? But the real reason that you're all about this one is because you got a compliment once at brunch from the waitress who said that you smelled nice. You're the type who loves philosophical quotes on Instagram, but in actuality, you're just trawling through the comments trying to find a hottie to DM. I saw that comment that you made on that post. It was deep. It touched me. What are you doing this weekend? I mean, I wouldn't mind if you touched me instead, if you know what I mean. Oh, she walked me!
She want me!
Coach for men! You wear this one because you think taking risks means ordering spicy mayo. You describe it as fresh and masculine, when in reality it just smells like the air in a mall. You like your horror movies PG-13. You like your wings mild. And you like your cologne safe. You're the type of guy who apologizes to someone else when they bump into you. I'm sorry that you bumped into me, sir. I'm sorry about that. Please don't hit me.
I am a man!
Creativentist, yay! You paid $400 to join a cult where grown men debate batch codes like they are wine vintages. You're out here swirling your wrist like a fragrance sommelier, talking about pineapple ratios and birch smokiness. Plot twist, 99% of women that you bump into won't be able to tell the difference between this and Club de Nuit Intense Man, but at least you can tell the difference, and that's what matters.
Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Herrera Bad Boy. You wear this one because you think it makes you smell dangerous, mysterious, and sexy, but your idea of danger or living wild is staying out past 11 on a work night. Yeah, I mean, I got pretty crazy last night. I wasn't in bed until like 11:15. I am wasted today. Gonna barely make it through the workday, I tell you. Yeah.
You are a bad boy.
You say stuff like, let's rage, and then order a vodka cranberry. Rage indeed. And best of all, you try to flirt by quoting American Psycho. You like Huey Lewis in the News? Oh, it's, you don't know who they are. It's from a movie, so Christian Bale, he gets an axe and, let's just drop it. I thought it was pretty funny in my head.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
Rasasi Hawas? You wear this because you heard it drives women crazy and you've been manifesting that ever since. You spray it until you can taste it. And then you tell everyone around you, it's beast mode, bro. I'm getting noticed for sure. You walk through the mall like it's a social experiment, waiting for someone, anyone to tell you how good you smell. You're basically a one-man focus group for compliments that never arrive. Eros by Versace. You wear this because subtlety is for losers. You're not there to just smell good. You're there to dominate the oxygen supply. You walk into the club and people physically recoil, but you take that as interest. You are the olfactive equivalent of a guy redlining his Dodge Charger through a school zone. Definitely getting attention, bro. You see that teacher, man? She was into me, dude. She was yelling something at me, bro. I'm pretty sure she wanted it. I did the sickest burnout in front of that school zone.
Yes! That's awesome!
I had to dodge the one kid. You know, he got in there, almost hit a pole, but oh, it looks so cool, yes. Vulcan Feu by French Avenue. You call this one tropical sophistication, but in reality, it smells like a mango Red Bull with a passport. It's like being in St. Bart's if we were just totally hammered, man. Wasted. You strut through summer like you're late for a yacht that doesn't exist. You've got that influencer energy on a Spirit Airlines budget. Or Ryanair for you guys over in Europe.
That's a damn shame.
And last but never least, Hero Eau de Parfum by Burberry. You wear this because you want to smell adventurous without ever leaving your neighborhood. You're the type of guy to buy hiking boots just to shop around your local Target. These do look cool though, right? These boots, I got a good deal on them. Had to get them for when I hiked the Appalachian Trail. I'm gonna do it one day, eventually, bro.
Now, I don't want to see any slackers or hear any whiners. There'll be no food. This is a cleansing hike.
But in reality, your idea of the wilderness is the Home Depot garden section. You want people to think that you read Hemingway because you're rugged, masculine, intelligent. But the last thing you actually finished was a Chipotle bowl. You're the type of guy that when people ask you, what do you do for a living? You say, I'm an entrepreneur. And when they say, of what? You go, it's pretty complicated, actually. We all know what that means. There we go. If you wear those 15 fragrances, that's what you are. That's you. As I said, I've never worn any of these. Never even smelled them before, so none of this applies to me, of course. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is not tongue-in-cheek. This is not just joking around or sarcasm or anything. This is for real. I'm serious, guys. There's gonna be at least one dude who sees this and thinks I'm dead serious about everything, and they're gonna be like, what the f?
He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's not true at all. I wear that fragrance and that does not apply to me. And I do get compliments. Blah.
Thank you for hanging with me here today in this completely and totally serious video. Let me know if you want me to tackle some other fragrances. I have some that I could include in a future video. Thank you guys again. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.